Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a natural kind of look. I'm just going to call it my everyday go-to look, updated version of the other one that I uploaded quite a while ago, 5 months ago I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to say now that, in case I forget, that I do absolutely love this new little brand that I've started, and I'll leave links to everything to do with those in the description. Absolutely amazing. You can just tell by the lashes that I have on now, they are absolutely to die for. But this is my everyday go-to look. I hope you enjoy the video and continue watching if you do want to know how I completed this look. So first off, I'm using Nivea Soft Refreshingly Soft Moisturising Cream. I don't apply this all over my face, I just apply it to dry areas that I have. Now as primer, I'm using NYX First Base Primer Spray. I spray around 2 and 3 sprays on my face. For my brows today, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Soft Brown. I'm using the spoolie end of that just to put my brows into place. I kind of tend to just outline with this product because I do fill in with dip brow pomade. To tidy up around my brows, I use these cotton wool buds from Asda, just because they are cosmetic cotton buds, so one end is quite thin so you can really get in precisely with that end, and then this end is quite thick, so that's how I blend out the beginning of my brows so that they are faded, and this is how I clean them up. I do use the dip brow pomade as well, just because I feel a lot more comfortable with that product rather than just the brow definer. Sometimes I just use the pomade, but it can get a little bit too extreme when I use that. Tend to just lightly go over the top of where I've placed the brow definer. They are two very different colours, the shades that I do have, but I have the brow definer in a lighter shade just so that I can outline, so that when I'm applying the dip brow pomade I'm not applying too much, so they aren't too bold and too dark. For a more natural brow I would just use the brow definer, but obviously I don't really like natural brows, which is why I use both. So now moving on to foundation, and the foundation that I'm using is the Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation in the shade 3.25. I'm applying this, I'm applying 2 squirts to my beauty blender, and I'm going to apply a certain amount around my face that I need. Don't know why. And then I'm just going to blend them out with the beauty blender. This is honestly the most amazing foundation that I've ever used. I thought when I first got it that it would be a lot like MAC Studio Fix Fluid, but no, it's so much lighter than the MAC foundations. And it has such a full coverage. I have a lot of problems around my nose area. As you can see here, I have very bright red blotches around my nose, and on this side where I've used the foundation, they've just completely disappeared. I absolutely love it. Have done a review on this foundation recently, just yesterday, and I did post a photo to my Instagram because it is just absolutely unbelievable. It is really easy to work with because of the fact that when you apply it, it takes a while for it to actually, what's the word? I don't know, I can't remember what the word is, but it's really easy to work with. It does look really pale when I first put it on, but it really does change to your skin colour once you have had it on. I'd say it takes around 10 minutes before it's the colour that you'd see on the swatch. Honestly, amazing foundation. I'd recommend it to absolutely anybody. The reason why I've applied the moisturiser and primer before I put it on, well, primer, I always use primer no matter what, but the reason I use moisturiser is I've used moisturiser in my dry spots because the foundation does dry your skin out if you do have dry skin. If you have oily skin, it's perfect. You don't need to use anything, but having dry skin, even in certain places, you do need to apply some form of moisturiser so that it doesn't dry your skin out even more. Has an absolutely amazing coverage though. Applies so evenly, it's so amazing. I just like to blend out with my brush just in case of mist. I'm sure this is a powder brush, but it works. Just to blend out, making sure I haven't missed any spots. I honestly can't tell you how much I love this foundation. It's so amazing. I do recommend that you read the review before purchasing. Well, not even before purchasing, it's just good to know things about it before you just go out and purchase the wrong foundation, because it might be the wrong one for you, you might not like it. I know someone on my Instagram did say that it really dried her skin out, but for me it's absolutely perfect. So for contour today, I'm using the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. I do have a few issues with this. I've been using a much lighter one with this palette. I did start off using this shade, and now I'm using this shade for the simple fact of it's so hard to blend out the dark shade in this palette. I was using, for my first ever contour kit, powder contour kit anyway, I was using this Makeup Revolution one because it's so easy to blend this out. I've never found a powder contour that's as easy to blend out as this. I do use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in Fair, but once again that's more like liquid to add to your face. I feel like it's like a lot. So if you were going somewhere important, if you're going somewhere formal, somewhere a party, anything like that, I would use that. But for everyday I use this. because it's so much simpler and it's much more lightweight. I apply this using a brush, an angled brush, and I just apply it under my cheekbone. I'm going to blend that out in a second. Under my cheekbones and along my hairline. I blend that out with the powder brush that I used before for my foundation, just because it's a lot stiffer than the other brush and I find it's easier to blend out with this one. Some people might think that for such a an everyday makeup routine I do use quite a lot of products, but it's just what I like to use. So if you don't like using a lot of products every day, then it probably isn't the tutorial for you. I don't use any of the powders out of here. I would, but I have the RMCA translucent powder and setting powder, and that's absolutely amazing. I do find that it's a lot easier than using the banana powder and the other powders out of that palette. So what I do is I use an old beauty blender. As you can see, it's a mess, but I use an old beauty blender, pop it in the top, and I just apply it where I want to set my face. So I apply it under my eyes, a small amount on my chin. It's so hard to get this out. Underneath my contour and underneath the contour on my forehead too. Only a small amount up there because I tend to get it all over my eyebrows, and that's not good. So I just leave that on for about a minute and a half really. I don't really leave that on for as long as some people do. I never used to bake, but I find with this foundation it's so much better because it does make your face quite wet. It takes a while for it to dry out, so I use this just to make sure. You don't need to, but it's just another safety precaution. So after that has had time to set in, just use the brush and push it around. Well, push it off really, isn't it? Well, it's not brushing off, it's just Now for highlight, I'm still using my favourite Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit Gleam, and I can't show you the insides because Crushed Pearl has crushed, as I've told you in videos before. I desperately need a new highlight, so if anyone can recommend an amazing highlight. I'm thinking about Huda Beauty, but I'm really not sure. I might get another Glow Kit, But if anyone has any recommendations, please do leave that in the comments. Just applying that on cheekbones, small amount on my forehead, chin, and then I use a smaller brush. All my brushes are Morphe apart from the brush I use to blend my foundation out. That one is a Real Techniques brush. Just using this on my upper lip and the end of my nose in a circle and further up. And that's all I do for highlight till I get to my eye. I'm going to create an eyeliner wing using this, I can't tell you what it is because this all came off, but the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I suppose it's just a pen liquid liner really. So eyebrows out of control. A pen liquid liner. I start with the bottom of the wing, fill in the wing, and then along to the start. For my waterline, I'm using Kiko Milano white pencil. Now for my bottom lashes, I'm using Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. For eyelashes today, I won a competition on Instagram with a lash company called Princess Lash, and they are absolutely beautiful eyelashes. I received these 3 sets of lashes. I'm not sure what the name of these ones are. I've used these ones the most. I'm not sure what the name of them are. It's Angel something, but anyway, they're on my Instagram, and I will leave a link to their website in my description, a link to the Instagram in their description, because they are amazing lashes and everybody needs to try them. They're absolutely beautiful. These are the only lashes that I've been using for this past week and a bit. Since the last time I done a video, these are the lashes that I've been using, because look at how beautiful they are. They're absolutely amazing. But I will leave a link to those in my description. I have uploaded a few photos to my Instagram using those lashes, so you'll be able to see what they are like on. But I'll show you what these lashes are like on, because I'm using them with this look, obviously. And don't forget to go and check those out. The glue that I'm using to apply those lashes is Eylure Lashes glue. But while I'm waiting for that glue to dry, I'm going to apply highlight to my inner corner. And to my brow bone. Now that those lashes are applied, I'm going to apply some Benefit Roller Lash Mascara again, just to blend my lashes in. Honestly, look at how beautiful they are. Wow. Wow. They are absolute, oh my goodness. They are amazing. So to complete this natural, I'm going to call it natural, this natural look, I'm going to use some NYX liquid lipstick in, I'm sure it's like satin ribbon, I tend to apply way too much of this when I don't need to. So this is the finished look. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did enjoy my video, then don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. See you next time.